I love that sunlight when it comes to videos. Well, hello everyone, it's me, Scott. You know, that guy that you occasionally stumble across here on YouTube. You know, it's too bad I didn't have the bar outside. I'd have all the perfect lighting I needed when I did videos. Anyways, I did a little small video shooting with my iPhone, showing you guys what that NHK looks like at night, how I see it in the evenings with actually no light at all, except for a little light. Obviously, I had to use some light to show you, to capture somewhat of an image, somewhat of a shape of the NHK at night. I did that for two reasons. A, I've been asked probably from 8 different people, more or less, how does that guy look like at nighttime? Is it intimidating? Is it spooky? Has he ever scared anyone? Yes, and yes, and yes. That, and I knew that there's so many of you out there as well who collect masks, from Michael Myers to Jason to Freddy to the classics, and we all know that all of our masks, all of the collections that we have, and it doesn't necessarily have to be masks, they could be those dolls, they look completely different underneath that skylight, that nightlight, that moonlight. And I figure, you know what, I'm gonna finally answer that question by shooting a little video. And also I figured I was gonna use the iPhone to show you you don't need the best camera in the world to do a video with hardly any light. Because there's a lot of people that I have spoken to over the years that they feel like, you know, well, I don't really have a nice camera, I have my phone. These things are perfect, man. Don't worry about these DSLRs or those fancy 4K cameras. Yes, we'd all love to have those, but the point of it is, as long as you have something very interesting to share, or even something good to say, just use your smartphone. Trust me, especially at night, you know, the quality's gonna look pixelated no matter what. So, with me talking about all that, getting that off my chest, tonight I'm going to do the very same, but I'm going to use this camera, okay, to be honest, to be fair, just kind of show you. Really, it probably won't make much of a difference, but I'm kind of hoping, if anything, I can get a little bit more of that natural light using this lens here. It's a 50mm lens. A lot of photographers love this lens, and even a videographer. I love this lens, using close-ups, and just, I can really get in the lighting that I can't get with any of the other lenses I have, and it's an affordable lens. It doesn't have to be a Canon. You know, your body doesn't have to be a Canon. This is just a very popular style of lens for all, you know, DSLR body type of cameras, or even, I would imagine, mirrorless cameras. I'm not really sure. I don't know a whole lot about them. But anyways, I want to shut up. Actually, I do have some time to kill because it's like 10 till 6, and it doesn't really get dark around here in this part of the world till probably a little bit after 9:30. It is pretty much the summer, so yes, we obviously have more sunlight. So what am I going to talk about for the next few hours? Okay, it's late. It's 9:45. It's dark enough out here. I mean, it is definitely dark enough out here. We've got a good moonlight setting going on. So yeah, let's go see what these guys look like in almost complete darkness. Well, you know what I mean. So, can you guys see anything? Are you seeing anything yet? I'm in my office right now. Well, I'm in the office. The camera is on a tripod. I'm not going to try to move it around too much. It'll make us all nauseous. Not to mention, with this lens and this camera, if I had it on autofocus, it would constantly try to focus on the image. Let me try to turn up the light a little bit. I've got that light that I used last night. Let's slowly turn it up there. You see anything yet? Oh yeah, I'm starting to see something there. I'm just looking through my viewfinder right now. There we go. Yep. Can you guys figure out who those 4 items are right there? Those 4 masks? That's right. You got the ghost faced, the H6, probably hands down the most popular Halloween franchise mask from Tots Trick or Treat Studios. And of course there's a Don Post Leatherface right next to him, and then at the far end there, the Twisty the Clown, another Trick or Treat Studios mask. So yeah, those guys alone creep the hell out of me, and I've been already told I'm not coming over there until you put those up. I don't know if you guys could tell what this is or what mask. I'll turn up this light once again a little bit. Can you see it now? That's right. That is Mr. Blister there. Sean Kadlec, obviously. I did that unboxing. Did an amazing job with this. This is a mask, definitely, when you see it during the daytime. It's just, I'm amazed on what he had to go through to make this without, destroying it completely. Yes, it even has a dog inside of it. And of course, there's the resurrection mask right there. It's got, right now, the light I'm using, I had to probably turn it up more than what I should. That, and it's getting a little bit of light off of my router and wireless router right there as well too. So, but yeah, that resurrection mask, Sean did an amazing job with it. I mean, he took what was a horrible mask that was sent to him, and he turned it into something very special, and the next thing I know, he sends it to me. So yes, I can't wait to actually get another DTOF glass case. I'm going to put them right in there. I'm going to feature them with the resurrection mask right here. I mean, come on, you got to, right? So late in the evening, here in my office, just looking at them straight ahead. Can you picture it now? Yeah, it's the Cemetery Gate Productions Warlock with blood tears over there on a bust. So when I'm, let's say I'm kind of walking by from my in the hallway, and if I kind of peek in here, and I'm going to show you a side image here, but I want you to get a front visual there. Yeah, the evening light on this mask is probably the creepiest one out of all of them that I own. I mean, this is my opinion, but there's just something about the shadowing, the weathering. It looks very evil, I guess you could say. Or does that make any sense? Yes, it looks, yes, it definitely looks very evil. So there you go. This is what I see if I decide to poke my head through the door frame here in my office. The bedroom's kind of, well, it is. It's the opposite side of where my office is at. So as I was stating before, this warlock, in this late evening, this night light that's cascading through the one window that I have here, that's pretty much what I see in the evenings. Okay? It definitely has a very evil tone to it with this night light. Last but not least, the one, the only, NAG 75K Castle Special Edition. Yeah, I think that side pretty much says it all right there. How many of you out there that subscribe to my channel haven't caught on by now that this was probably out of all the masks that I cherish, and I truly enjoy seeing your masks as well. There's some beautiful, absolutely gorgeous Michael Myers masks out there from so many talented creators, converters, painters. But how many of you out there that, like I said, that subscribe to my channel, how many of you out there that don't know that this is what I consider to be my holy grail? Yeah, this one is very special to me. This was one that I can honestly say that ever since I was a kid, this is the image that I embraced upon from the original, the one and the only John Carpenter's Halloween. This is what I fell in love with when I was safely 10 years old. And I'm 40 something, that's all that needs to be said. But yeah, this is definitely my favorite. I've made that very, very clear. So now you guys get to see what I generally see late at night. The moonlight, the skylight with that bedroom. Yes, there is a little blue light behind him. That's just an additive silhouette effect, I guess you could say. Actually, technically speaking, I guess you could say this would be an added silhouette effect. Yeah, that's pretty cool. But anyway, I'll slowly turn that up so you guys can appreciate it a little bit more. If I can just find that dial there. Come on. Cooperate. And again, turning it up very slow like this probably gives you more of an effect. Oh yeah. That is gorgeous. A little bit too much. Yeah, that's pretty close to how I see it some evenings when it's really dark through that window. That image right there, I can honestly say, if someone walked in here for the very first time late at night, and at that height right now that it's on that shelf, yeah, I could... Boy, I hope I had this camera recording because I would love to see that happen. Heck, even when I turn the light on with this ugly paint on the walls. Everywhere I put him at, it makes every room look awesome. Okay, just thought I'd show that to you real quick.